much for tuning in to watch this video. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new punk rock videos every week and tap the bell to get notified when new videos drop.
Gypsy, let me look on your wares.
Look upon your wares, Gypsy.
Erin Micklow, and I'm here with Ernie Nunez of the Alt Trade Show. We're here in Vegas at the show that just wrapped that you produced and put on.
Yes.
Can you talk about putting on this show and what went into it? You have your company, Why Are You Shoes?
Yes.
What made you want to start your own alternative trade show?
Well, I've been in the industry for like 30 years and doing magic for the past 30 years. They've never really focused on the edgy culture and the fact that we have like gothic brands, rave brands, punk brands. We felt that we needed to do this for everyone's sake to have a good show.
It seems like it. I mean, I was exhibiting this weekend. You invited me out. I was here with my business partner at Rebel Hollywood, and some of the other brands we're talking about. It's like, yeah, these huge alt markets will come through and sweep everybody out of all the little ones, and you're providing a space for these smaller alternative companies.
Yes. Yeah. So very excited. The first show sold out, so we're expanding. Thank God. So we will be here at Alexis Park in August again with all the same brands plus about 30 or 40 more.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So can you talk about what goes into putting on a show like this? Was this the first time you've ever done a trade
First
show?
show ever. First show ever. This is the first one ever. So I've been to many trade shows, so I kind of knew what I wanted, and I knew what brands I wanted, the vibe I wanted, the buyers, the retailers, the exhibitors. So it just worked out.
Yeah.
I think it's based on the fact that I know everybody in the industry.
You
whether
do?
Whether they're punk, goth, rave, festival, edgy footwear, clothing. I know them all, so they all trusted me. So that worked out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Were there any snags that you ran into putting this? Because it was initially actually supposed to be like a couple doors down at a different hotel, and at the last minute.
Long story short, we switched venues like in 24 hours. I'm not going to name the venue, but they basically changed everything last minute, and in 24 hours we were able to switch to the Alexis Park, and they accommodated us, and we're very happy. So.
Well, and your show kind of took the place of the show that used to be here at the same time of year was the
Las Vegas Edge.
Yeah, it was the Vegas Edge show, which originally started as the London Edge.
Yes.
And then they kind of tried to pop off over here, and that was a show that I had working for the booth Funk Plus, and it just never seemed like they could get it to take off.
Yeah, I also think it's hard because they're from London, so they don't have all the contacts. And like I said, with me knowing everybody here, it's easy to get everybody involved, and I think it was harder for them. They do a great job in London, but I think it was just harder for them to communicate with all the vendors to do this show.
Yeah, I mean,
and the retailers.
Yeah, no shade to that show. I've heard that the London show is very successful. It's amazing, and they were trying to get it going here, and it didn't ever really seem to launch.
Yes, yes. And now I think they actually went out of business, so I don't think they're in anymore, but they did a great job for a long time. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So for you, what kind of things are you doing differently? Obviously, you have the contacts, and then you have that knowledge of exhibiting yourself, kind of knowing what you would like to see from a show. What other things are you bringing to the table with this?
Trying to expand into the skate market, the urban market, the cannabis market, more rave brands, more mainstream brands that aren't mainstream but a little edgy.
Yeah.
To get more of those buyers here for my vendors.
Yeah, because it is about, like, obviously for the vendors to feel that it was worth it, they need to see, like, hopefully some potential orders or at least some contacts.
Yes, yes. And you could actually ask all the vendors that did this show, and they were all happy with the show.
Yeah.
They all wrote orders, they saw all their buyers, and they're all coming back. Minus one, but it's okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, even for me, this being my first time exhibiting, you know, on that end of it, I still feel like you did a really great job. The show was really smooth. There was a good flow of traffic coming through. And, you know, just even aside from it, for me, you know, it was a great networking opportunity. So you did bring in some good people of, like, some great options.
Well, I went with the best brands, and I think with the best brands, you get the best buyers, and that's why it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what kind of things do you do to get these people to come through, though? Even the ones if you're, like, kind of cold contacting them?
Oh God, I contacted like I think I got like maybe 10 no's, but everybody else was like in, and by the time I sold out, I didn't really have a problem getting more vendors.
That's awesome.
Now we have vendors on hold for the next show, so that's good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
Well, so what kind of things are you planning for the next show? Like, is after, now that the show is wrapping up, this one was a little bit shorter. You said the one in August, you're going to do 3 days.
3 days, yes.
Because this was a 2-day one.
Yes.
What other things are you kind of modifying on your end?
Oof, God, expansion, right? And everybody liked the way it went, so we're not really changing much.
Yeah.
It's just another day. That's basically it. And more brands, more vendors, and we're gonna try to bring in more of the college crowd from Vegas for the kids to come in, like look at the brands on the last day.
Yeah.
To do cash and carry.
Cool.
So some of my vendors could actually make money while they do the last day of the show, get rid of all their product, and go home happy.
Yeah, hopefully not have as much stuff to have to bring home.
Yes. Yes.
Let's talk about what else is coming up for Why Are You Shoes, and then you're kind of a silent partner at Strange Cult Shoes, right?
No, it's my brand too.
It's your brand
yeah,
too.
I'm not
So-
a silent partner, no. Yeah, Ryan is my partner for Strange Cult, and then I own Why Are You Shoes, and now All Trade Show. So
Awesome. So
little
what's
hectic.
coming up for the shoe companies?
we just signed a deal with Monster High, so we have
Oh,
a
wow.
big drop for Why Are You Shoes in about May or June. That's going to be like epic. So we're very excited.
That's really exciting.
So basically, all the cool shoes that the girls wore, like on the dolls, we're going to make those shoes.
That's awesome.
Amazing. Yes.
Well, so what else is coming up for you besides the trade show, the shoe line, or is that just your plate is full with that?
That's it. I'm done. I have 5 kids, 3 dogs, and a wife, and I don't need anything else. No, I'm done. And
cool.
baseball. So yeah.
And baseball.
Yeah. And kids.
Well, I'm gonna get ready for the party tonight. The big after party's at Omnia.
Mhm.
How did you pull that one off? By the way.
One of my new guys that works with me was, I guess he used to work for Agenda, and so he's hooked up with Omnia, and he just linked it up, and we're gonna go hard tonight. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not, but yeah.
It's Valentine's Day today, and like the party last night at Artifice that you put together was really fun.
That was amazing. Well, Los Goths put that together.
Oh, that was their sponsored party.
They did the whole thing, yes.
Okay.
So we're very lucky that people are getting involved in sponsoring the event and doing stuff for us.
And it is
free.
It's fun that you have after party set, because not every show does. Like,
No.
I remember the Vegas Edge show, they kind of had like a small cocktail reception, which was awesome for getting to meet some of the other vendors. But I'm really looking forward tonight to Omnia.
Yes, awesome. Yeah,
Get
can't
lit in
wait.
Vegas for Valentine's Day.
Again, yes, without my wife, which is not cool, but I should be home. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
FaceTime
Yeah.
her, babe. I'm up in the club.
Ah, yes. Awesome.
Well, thank you so much for taking the
Awesome.
time
Thank
tonight.
you.
Love
Thank
you.
Love you too. I'm Ernie from the All Trade Show, and you're watching Last Rockers TV.